It's showtime!
It's showtime.
It's showtime.
It's showtime.
It's showtime.
It's showtime! It's showtime!
It's showtime.
It's showtime!
It's showtime.
What is this?
Hello? Anybody home? Hey, think McFly. Think.
Price is wrong, bitch.
Pardon my French, but you're an asshole!
Dude, where's my car? Where's your car, dude?
First, take a big step back and literally
Fuck your own face.
21 gigawatts! Recorded somewhere in Cleveland, Ohio. You're listening to the Epic Radio Show with Epic Goldie and Tokar on the Epic Radio Network. I really do gotta change that intro. We're not on Radionomy anymore, so we don't have the Epic Music Network.
You say my name wrong, and you always have. It's like Goldie, not Goldie.
Like, who?
Where's the L?
Welcome, everyone.
There is an L. Goldie. I do
Oh,
say
there you
it.
go. Epic Goldie and Tokar.
I say the L.
That's all right. My name's said wrong all the time.
Shut up, you don't count.
Yeah, you don't count at all, dude. Welcome, everybody. Welcome, you new listener.
Welcome to the show. What is that you always say? Thanks for watching.
Yeah, thanks for watching.
We got, obviously me. I'm the host, Epic. And then we got Goldie and Tokar.
Tokar.
Oh, my goodness. We got a show for you today.
Is that third person? Tokar.
Yeah, I guess so. He always speaks third person. Tokar in the house.
Yeah, Tokar. It's really glad that you're listening to the show.
Do you smell what Tokar is cooking?
Tokars really appreciate that you watch the show.
Actually, hold on, dude. Let me straighten this out for you. I forgot to turn the volume up on there. There you go.
Thank you.
Why did that sound of all sounds? Anyways, let's get right into it. Anyways, we were just having a conversation before the show about Tokar and a dating site. What was
No, like, I think we should do, like, a dating segment for Tokar. We could even have, like, someone call in and, describe yourself, or, we'll take little applications on Facebook.
Well, pretty soon the website will be up, hopefully. So then I'll have the little dating part for Tokar on that, too.
Tokar, do you want men to participate or just women?
Oh, this woman.
Okay, I wasn't sure if you were open to everyone or a specific gender.
Yeah.
No, just women. That's
Okay,
okay.
that's good.
I have no
will
offense
say-
about other people, but
No offense. But I want everyone to know, though, he is single and he is absolutely great with children.
Okay.
Yeah, my toddler loves him. Like, that's Uncle Jay.
Goldie, because she says I say her name wrong. I don't know why. But Goldie,
Thank you.
also said something about something else that happened.
Awkward.
What did he do?
About what?
About his dating site? He was doing something and didn't log off, or what was that?
oh no.
No,
that story?
it's completely separate. Go ahead, Tokar. What happened?
I was on the book face at someone's house.
The
and
Facebook.
I didn't log off, and I left it on.
Okay.
So I didn't have a smartphone at the time.
Yeah.
I got one of those at the time. I thought it would be cool to save a little bit of money and use like a cheap little $10 phone, a Giant Eagle.
Wow.
Okay, you're getting off subject.
Well, anyway, so the point was I couldn't check my Facebook, or I didn't even know that this was going on for like 3 days. So I log on my Facebook after like 3 days later from logging on someone else, and I check it and I get all these notifications and people commenting. And like someone's commenting, you couldn't have wrote this. Everything's grammatically correct and it makes sense.
Oh my god.
So I don't think this could not be you.
But what was it?
It was a circle jerk event.
Someone created a circle jerk event.
Oh my god.
Dude, they had like a big long description. It's been a while since I had a good circle jerk, so I'm decided. What happened? So they were like, it's been a while since I had a good circle jerk, so I decided to invite everyone over and listen to classical music and have hors d'oeuvres.
Hors d'oeuvres.
Oh my god.
We'll be listening to classical music to get the mood set, and then when we're ready to go.
Oh my god, dude. That is pretty funny.
Dude, you got people commenting like, I'm saving for you. I'm going to save this load for you.
Oh my god, dude.
And then he used to get drunk and he'd be like, here's my Facebook info. Hack my Facebook. Hack my Facebook.
Oh my god.
No, someone let me hack their
So
Facebook.
then I gave it to my cousin. She made like a giant event for like belly button lint. I don't know.
Oh my god.
Yeah. He leaves himself open for this shit. He brings it on himself.
Today on the show, we have an interview with David Franks. He was in the military.
Shout out to David.
Shout out to
And
David.
he's going to be discussing North Korea. We also have Would You Rather questions. We have crazy news. We have the prank. And Ask Tokar today. What the shit was that?
That's the intro to Ask Tokar.
Okay. I don't know. Okay. So this was something that was on Facebook, and I know Goldie saw that and then kind of tagged me in it about seatbelts. Like, why is it that regular cars have seatbelts but school buses don't?
Yeah. It's like, I'm going to give you a ticket for not putting your kid in a seatbelt, but hey, all these kids, get on, let's go for a trip. Don't worry about seatbelts.
I don't know why they don't. Like, I know some schools do, but not all. Like, I know Cleveland Public does not.
No. It's just so contradictive.
It is. I mean, they don't even have seatbelts on the bus. Like,
And for the
them to
record,
wear.
I'm pro seatbelt. I always wear my seatbelt. I always buckle my kid. I cannot stand to see kids walking around the cars like monkeys, not in their seatbelts.
Jesus Christ, it's cold outside. I am like super
It's not
ADD.
today.
No?
No.
I
It
feel
warmed up
so
like 10
cold,
degrees,
man.
and that's a big difference in Cleveland.
Jesus Christ.
You need a blanket. Do you need me to bring you a blanket?
I need a Snuggie.
Snuggie.
What about you, Tokar? You're quiet.
Oh, maybe get a heater in the basement.
He doesn't like when it's cold one day and hot the next. You remember? Oh my God. We have to pull up this video of Tokar on the news.
Oh, yeah.
From like 5 years ago or something. And he
Did
just.
we?
No, and he did not make any sense. They spelled his name wrong. It was great. All my friends were tagging me on
I
Facebook
saw it.
laughing about it.
But I don't think we put it on the show.
we need to upload it to Twitter and Facebook.
Yeah.
I don't like when it's cold one day and warm the next. And he's
Oh my
grinning
God.
like a dumbass.
Well, anyway, it's about the school bus issue.
I don't even remember anything about the school buses. I'm just thinking of your stupid grin and the cable guy. It was,
Oh, yeah.
It was freezing outside, and we had to have DirecTV come do something. I don't even know. Oh, we were like installing another line.
Why did they choose you guys?
And the news just happened to be driving by.
They were following the cable guy.
They seen the cable guy working outside, and they were like, hey, we're doing interviews on people who have to work outside in the cold. And then they ask all of us if we wanted to be on the news. And I'm like, hell no. I don't be on the news. And this moron goes out. He's like half drunk, barely awake. This was Tokar's drinking days. He's literally drinking all night, probably slept for like 2 hours. And he's out there doing an interview, probably reeked like booze and like sweat or something.
Yeah, the guy was asking me all these questions, and he's like, "What do you think about the Cleveland weather?
Pull this up.
Do you work outside in the cold?"
John's like, I don't like when it's cold one day and warm the next.
Oh my god.
He's like, "Did you ever have a job where you work out in the cold?"
No.
Well, anyways, I can't compete with the other lady. The one lady was like, "I don't like the cold. It hurts my bones." So I can't compete with that, though. It hurts my bones.
Leave that lady alone. I felt so bad for her.
The cold hurt my bones.
Shut up, Tokar.
Jesus Christ.
Just me and her in
You're an
competition.
idiot. You and her in competition. She won.
Oh my goodness. Did you pull this up yet?
I'm trying. What the fuck knows where it is?
Oh my goodness.
I'll find it though.
I could probably find
I
it.
pulled it up in my memories not too long ago.
fail ever.
Oh, you know what? Yeah, let me check.
Well, while she's looking for that,
This could take a while.
Disney
Small
acquired
Tokar chick.
Fox recently. Where are you, Disney? You motherfucker, Disney. Beat that! Yeah, $52.4 billion.
That's insane.
Told you, Disney's going to monopolize the movie industry.
That is true. He did say that. Was it last show? Whatever. I don't know. But yeah, so they're striking that deal with 21st Century Fox, which in that deal would get Deadpool, X-Men, and Fantastic Four, which they would be now under the MCU umbrella, which would be great. But we're not even sure that this is actually going to go through because with these mergers, it's actually it has to be approved by the government. And with, I think it was Comcast and Time Warner, they actually denied it. They also denied it with Rite Aid and Walgreens because they don't want one company having too much power. You know what I mean? So we'll see what happens with that. And everybody's on their phones, not participating in the
I'm helping
conversation.
Goldie.
I don't need your help.
She don't need your help.
I already found
She
it
can
right
do it
away.
by
You
herself.
found it?
Yeah, I sent it to you.
Oh, F off.
There you go. I know how to look it up. You have to misspell my name, how they misspelled it,
I did.
and look up Fox News, and it comes
Well,
up.
I was looking because my cousin tagged me in it. And, when you get tagged in something, you can go see friendship between you and that person and pull up everything they tagged you in. But the thing is, she has an angel baby, and she's always tagging me and stuff, which I appreciate. So I had to get through that before I could find it. She tags me a lot, but I appreciate that because her daughter is a little angel.
Gotcha.
Oh, I found it. You know what this looks like, Nathan?
Well,
It does. That's Nathan in the
It's like
future.
my sister's boyfriend.
you want to plug this up?
You should take a picture and tag him.
I'm gonna share it. Nathan, what are you doing on the news?
All right, let's plug this up real quick.
Oh,
Yeah.
I think
He has it?
here I got it.
I don't have headphones. Because Apple decided not to design them on their latest phones.
That's so stupid.
Which looks old as fuck because... Oh, is that just a screensaver that
Yeah.
you demolished?
That's all. This is screen. The
That's
screen's,
screensaver.
screen's okay.
Here
It's
it
a
is.
beautiful day today. It really is.
Looks can be deceiving. The bright sunshine was a welcome relief on Sunday in Northeast Ohio, but that doesn't tell the whole story as temperatures hover
There's
near
our house.
20 degrees all day long.
As soon as it gets below 20, it's all the same to me.
The cold
It's not
snap
Tokar.
we experienced the past few days is set to move
Sounds
out
a
of
little
town.
slow.
Oh,
and
you know
warmer, more
Tokar.
seasonable-like temperatures are set to move in as early as Monday.
I don't mind, but I don't like when it's warm one day and then it's cold the next day.
When temperatures dip well below freezing, many people decide to stay home or find someplace warm to go. But not everyone has
We're going
that
to have to put that on
luxury.
YouTube.
Some are forced to work
Yes.
in these frigid conditions.
Honestly, I'm not a fan of the
There's
cold.
Nathan.
Nathan.
Much
Hey, how's
like
it going,
better in the
Nathan?
summer.
Justin Lavender is a field technician for DirecTV. He works 6 days a week for 10 hours, many of those spent outdoors.
Biggest thing we face is kind of frostbite. I mean, hands get cold real quick, feet get cold, so just kind of to keep warm.
The bitter cold temperatures had many thinking about the beach.
A little cold.
The beach at Edgewater Park.
Just a little stroll, check it out. You don't get to see the lake, like this every day.
Taking advantage of it. It's beautiful out here. Nice weather. It's not snowing like crazy.
The bitter cold weekend was a strong reminder of how lucky we have had it this
That's
winter
what white people
when
do.
it comes to
White
the
people
weather.
shit.
And for some, it warmed the idea of
WPP.
life without winter.
They forced me to move to Florida in next year. I couldn't stay. I can't stand no more. It hurts my bones.
It hurts my bones.
I hope she comes and beats your ass. She is
Was
so
that it?
sweet. Yeah. Why would
Okay.
you do that?
I'm sorry.
okay.
I don't want to make fun of her.
Fox 8 News.
Oh my goodness.
I don't know why it's still going off on him.
Yo, you know what was funny? Somebody said they saw me on the news. I was speeding past. the news, they were like on the corner, like across the street from it was Jacobs Field, I think, at the time, or Progressive Field.
How are they going to see you?
Because they could tell my car. It was a little purple Cavalier.
It's a big white van with tinted windows.
No. It was a purple Cavalier with dragons. Like, it was pretty easy. It was gay as fuck.
Purple... Wait,
Yes.
what?
I had a purple Cavalier, and then I put all these dragon stickers to try to make it look manly.
Was this one used to wear wrestling shirts?
No! God damn it. That was only a little phase in high school. Jesus Christ.
And he was like, I'm not Tommy, I'm Thomas. And now I call him Thomas, and he's like, everybody calls me Tommy. I can't keep up.
I know.
And now he's Epic. I don't even know you
I've been
anymore.
Epic
Who
forever.
are you?
I'm Epic, bitch.
I'm sorry. He's no longer known as Thomas.
Formerly known as Tommy, formerly known as Thomas,
I am a
formerly
symbol.
known as Tommy,
Epic
I am a
Diddy.
symbol
and now
now.
he's Epic.
I'm just Ep.
E.
I'm EpiPen.
You're EpiPen. You're an EpiPen.
All right, we're going to take a break, and then when we get back, we will have an interview with David Franks and our Would You Rather questions. Keep it locked right here, bitches. No. Welcome back to the Epic Radio Show. Follow us on social media at Epic Music Radio on Fader. I can't even talk. Facebook and Twitter. Subscribe to our YouTube channel and follow us on Instagram, Epicness216. Today's guest is a good friend of mine. His name is David Franks. We're going to be talking about the North Korea situation. What's going on, David?
Not much, man. Thanks for having me on the show. I really appreciate it. How are you?
I am doing good. It is cold here. It's
Yeah,
cold
we
there
haven't got
too,
that
right?
snow.
You're in
Yeah, it's
Nebraska.
cold. Yeah, we just haven't got the snow you guys are getting yet.
Yeah, we're starting to get a little tired of it already, and it just started. Anyways, with everything going on in North Korea, we had a conversation a couple weeks ago, and I really enjoyed the conversation about it. And then I was like, hey, let's do this on the show. Like, why not?
Right. Yeah.
So, I guess just let everyone know, like, your experience in the military real quick.
Yeah. So I joined active duty Air Force in 2001 until 2007. I was mainly stationed at Offutt Air Force Base here in Nebraska. I was military police, or as the Air Force calls it, security forces during that time. Had numerous tours in support of Operation Iraqi Freedom, Enduring Freedom in numerous countries overseas. And then when I was stateside, I mainly protected U.S. STRATCOM, what the government considers the third most important building here to the United States. And obviously, many folks know when September 11th happened, that's where Bush came, was U.S. STRATCOM here in Omaha, Nebraska.
All right. So that's just to let everyone know that you mean business and you know what you're talking about. You know what I mean?
Yeah, absolutely. I know some.
Well, obviously you're still not in the military, so you don't know the exact inner workings of what's happening now with this administration and everything. But you do have a sense of, regardless of who's in charge, there's still a certain way things are done, regardless. So, and that's what you can give us insight on.
Yeah, absolutely.
So, go ahead.
No, I was just going to say, I've noticed, obviously with Republican presidents, things are a little bit different. They like to flex their muscle a little bit different. And here we are, obviously, the situation with North Korea and Mr. Kim over there. And I think it's just it's a back and forth ping pong paddle of who's got the bigger muscles. And they feed into it with each other. Kim and Trump absolutely hate each other. And so the back and forth will never end.
Yeah, and I think it's more of a Twitter war than it is an actual war at this point. But it does concern me when he's testing missiles, flying them over, Japanese mainland.
Yep.
And so, what do you think that's all about? And what about the threats with Guam and everything? Like, do you think any of this is actually going to happen, or do you think?
No. I remember when we spoke about this last time here.
Yeah.
I'm kind of in the camp that I don't think anything serious is going to happen. They might just want to flex their muscle and look like a major player against the U.S. government, which, North Korea is not. They're not even considered that. But they want to appear to be strong when they're actually not. So it doesn't help that Trump feeds into it and wants to go back and forth on the social media side of things and just constantly provoke Kim Jong-un and
Little Rocket Man.
Yeah, he's got little man syndrome. They both have little man syndrome, and they feed into it. I don't think anything would actually ever happen. Japan's one of our biggest allies, and no matter what, if he tries to provoke Japan's going to get to him before we even have an opportunity to do that. We talked last time, too, about the capabilities of what they could launch, what they would launch, something like that.
Mm-hmm.
It would be inevitable suicide for that country if they decided to do something stupid. I think
didn't they
definitely
just create the U.S. We did. We just created some sort of defense system in case he does launch a nuke this way. Is that correct?
Yeah. We've had surface-to-air missiles and things on each coast and everywhere throughout the United States that would be able to take defensive measure against anything that was launched. So I think we'd be safe as far as that goes. Our defensive capability is way too strong. As much money as folks see in the government getting pumped into our military presence, the defensive side is even stronger. So he wouldn't get anywhere with us, and I think he knows that. So he just kind of likes to feed into, to Trump's immatureness, through the social media platform. He knows with 100% certainty that if he were to get froggy and do something dumb, the U.S. government, we wouldn't even have an opportunity to retaliate. Japan would make that place a parking lot before we even could. I have no doubts, as well as many of our allies that are much closer to that side of North Korea than we are. So I think it's just a flex your muscle. They're trying to piss each other off. And, I kind of describe North Korea as that little kid that just wants to constantly provoke you because they know you're not going to strike them. And I kind of feel that's the way with those guys. There's not going to be a whole lot to materialize from this. I know a lot of folks are up in arms and freaking out. Oh, my goodness, we're going to war with North Korea because Trump's an idiot. Trump can be an idiot. I wholeheartedly agree to that. But he's not going to put us in a place that we're not going to be able to defend ourselves. And I'm actually confident enough to say that he's cocky enough that if they did get froggy, say that off chance happens, they do decide to fire something, we would retaliate swiftly. Yeah, no doubt about that.
On the flip side of that, do you think we would ever preemptive strike?
I don't. Again, I know not many people are fans of Trump, but I don't think he wants, a suicide mission on our end as well, because there'd be a lot of repercussions. And I don't mean just on the retaliation side of other countries or the boycotting of some of our maybe trade allies. I think a lot of that would also be, U.S. citizens, right? That they don't want to see that.
Exactly.
No matter what Kim Jong-un in North Korea says, they don't want it to have to go to that. And everybody likes to talk, oh, we're a big bad country, let's go to war. But, when the crap hits the fan, they don't actually want to do it, right? We had that conversation as well, talking about fighting. You know, when you're in high school, you're like, I'm going to whoop this dude. Everybody's big and bad and tough. But when it actually came down to doing it, fighting is not fun. Nobody wants to get hit, you know, and it's the exact same thing with these countries. Is they can talk a big game, but they don't have the army size. They don't have the defensive capability. They don't have the equipment, the arsenal, nothing to take.
Both sides have citizens in each country, regardless of what people think. There are people from the U.S. that work in North Korea that are allowed to be there, and vice versa. So, and with Trump's travel ban, they can't even get back over here. So, if we were to preemptive strike, we would be willingly knowing that we're killing American citizens, as well as the North Koreans, which is about the size of Pennsylvania. So it wouldn't even take but like a nuke or two, and they'd be a parking lot, as you would say.
Right. And that's the other thing. It would be his fast track. With everything else he has going on in the media, that would be his fast track for impeachment. I'm quite sure of it if, you know, he did something like that, especially something that killed innocent Americans. You know, and then we have to think South Korea is one of our biggest allies as well. And they're right there. And we do have bases and thousands of folks in South Korea. So they'd have to be really strategic and really tactical about what they would want to do, because they don't know the repercussions of a nuke and fallout and everything blowing south and continuously, you know, killing our folks or getting them sick or causing, you know, any kind of health issues. So I think that's another big reason why.
Well, one thing I have noticed about this administration is just how we seem to be alienating people. Like, I mean, speaking of South Korea, I mean, there's even, you know, there was a little time period for a couple of weeks where we thought we were going to lose them as an ally. Like, how likely is something like that? Like, we start burning bridges, and then when it comes down to it, like, is that something to worry about too, you think?
I don't think we should worry about it, because I think, you know, us being the big superpower, a lot of countries, whether they believe in our motives or actions or not, they're going to stay alongside of us because of the power that we have. And unfortunately, that's the way of the world, right? You know, the biggest guy in school, everybody wants to be his friend so that they can be protected when they're in trouble. And I think that's kind of the case with the United States. We have many, many allies, and they may not always agree with Trump, and they may not always like the way he does things, or us as the U.S. government, period, does anything. But I don't think they're going to break that bridge in the cover of protection. And then you're talking about the United Nations and, you know, just so many things. So they may disagree with him, but they love to fall under that, you know, protection envelope, or protection umbrella, I should say. So, no, I don't think that's a big thing. I mean, we could potentially lose, you know, small countries who are allies who, you know, we don't do a whole lot of military things with. But the big ones, you know, Britain, United Kingdom, whatever you want to call them, Australia, Japan, Israel's not going anywhere anytime soon. Canada's not going anywhere anytime soon. We have a lot of support in South America, India, a lot of folks in Europe. We don't have to worry about anything like that, or at least that's my opinion.
All right. Well, thank you so much for being on the show.
Thanks for having me.
I really appreciate it. I think you gave everybody a good insight on that. We don't normally get too political on the show, and I'm not.
Yeah,
you know, as
politics.
you can tell, I've stayed neutral. I'm not going to discuss whether I'm for Trump or against Trump. That's not the point of it.
Yep.
But I've heard a lot of discussions about, you know, people just being scared out there about what's going on with North Korea and this and that. And I just kind of, after our conversation, I honestly felt a little better too. So I was like, well, I'm going to bring him on the show, see if he can do that for my listeners, you know?
Yeah, and I appreciate that. If I could leave any of your listeners with a piece of advice, it's just simply to educate yourself. Go out there, do your research. You know, we have the internet. It's an amazing tool. Go out there and educate yourself on this. Don't just follow what everybody else is saying. Don't just follow social media. Don't follow the regular media, because, you know, they like to control other people's minds indirectly through getting ratings. So just educate yourself before you draw a conclusion on anything. That's the best advice I could give.
All right. Well, thank you so much, man. We'll be glad to have you on the show another time.
Thank you, sir. I would be more than happy to come on back, man. Thanks for having me.
All right, no problem, man.
We should have him in the studio.
All right, time for Would You Rather questions. Nicole on Facebook sent these. All right, so first one. Would you rather shed your skin like a snake every morning or wake up every morning being bitten by a snake?
I'd rather shed my snake. I mean, shed like a snake.
I think you shed your snake every day, don't you?
You gotta use lotion.
I don't want to. Please don't tell me. We live in the same house. I don't want to know.
Goldie?
What was the question
Shed
again?
like
He
a
totally
snake?
threw me off.
Or be bit by a snake every day. Obviously, shed, right?
No, I'll just get bit. The bit, it's like getting in the shot. I don't want my skin falling off every day.
It doesn't say you're gonna die, right?
Yeah, it doesn't say you're gonna die. It doesn't say you're gonna swell up. You're just gonna get a little bite.
I'll get bit by my toe. That's fine.
Okay. Would you rather freeze to death or burn to death?
Oh.
I know, that's a hard one.
Freeze to death.
I want to freeze to death.
Freeze to death?
It's not painful.
Well,
you're cold and uncomfortable,
cold,
but
yeah.
you're not like burning and
Yeah.
agonizing pain.
Do you ever hear of there's the paradox closing
Here we
where
go.
your body actually feels warm, like when you get in hypothermia.
You probably go crazy, yeah.
But your body tricks your mind, tricks your body to thinking that you're hot. And they found many people stranded and like frozen.
Naked?
Yeah, naked because they think that they're hot.
So is that what happened with Randy Travis, maybe?
Yeah, maybe.
It was cold. He's like, oh shit, it's hot as fuck out here. Let me run around naked. Which is kind of funny because one of our crazy news stories is about a naked guy. But last Would You Rather question. Would you rather die saving 10,000 strangers from death, knowing no one would ever know it was you, or live knowing everyone knows you decided not to save 10,000 people's lives? That's
can you repeat the question again?
Oh my god!
So essentially,
would you save 10,000 people?
But no one knows you saved them.
But no one knows you saved them,
And you die.
Well, it doesn't say you die.
If you get to stay alive and save the 10,000 strangers without recognition, I'm cool with that.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah, okay. There we go. Same here. Because then if you don't save somebody and then people find out you didn't save 10,000 people, I don't think that.
But how in your conscience, like if you have one, it would bother you.
I don't have one. I'm just
Oh, won't make me throw a boot at you.
Unless you're a psychopath.
All right. Well, we're gonna go on break. When we get back, we are gonna have crazy news. And then we'll be back.
We'll be
Follow
back.
us on social media at Epic Music Radio on Twitter and Facebook. Subscribe to this YouTube channel. We now have 34 subscribers. Describers, yeah, I said describers. Describers of the show, they say it's horrible. No. And then we have over 1,000 views now. I think it's like 1,015 last time I checked. So yay us!
Yeah.
Well, we're doing good.
Thank you guys for listening, because you could definitely be doing other shit.
No, they can multitask. They can listen to us and continue to do their work.
It's so much easier not to do something than to do something. Like, it's 100% easier not to do something than to do it. So
I don't agree
the
with
fact
that.
Are you kidding me?
You have to have motivation sometimes. I
That's
mean, you
the
can't.
point. Motivation takes work. It takes no motivation to do nothing. Anyways, so when we get back, we will see you people. Or not. Keep it locked. Welcome back to the show! It is Epic and Goldie and Tokar.
And Goldie and Tokar.
Goldie and Tokar.
Thank you.
Follow us on social media at Epic Music Radio on Facebook and Twitter. Subscribe to our fucking channel. Because I keep wanting to say describe for some reason.
You sound like you're pointing the gun at someone. Subscribe to the fucking channel.
That's right. I am. And then follow us on Instagram at Epicness216. I actually have been getting a lot of followers on Instagram lately. I wonder if it's because of the show. Even though I don't do anything
I need to start
with
posting
it.
more too. And
I need to
I'm
give
pretty good
you
at
my
posting.
password
Yeah.
and username for that
You
so
do.
you can do that. Because I think you're more of an Instagram person.
I'm just more of a social media
That's
person
true.
in general.
Yeah. I suck with
Well,
that
I sit at
shit.
work. I do all my work, and I sit there bored. That's why I'm all over the place.
Gotcha.
So
All right. So crazy news.
crazy news.
Cool.
A man strips naked, climbs on top of a car, and starts stabbing its roof in a bizarre road rage incident.
There's a video attached to that.
Should I play it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, wait.
Where it says watch again because you've been watching it all morning, watching them balls swinging in the air.
Hell yeah, girl. You know how I do. Where the fuck did the other one go? Oh, is that still attached? Where the fuck is this shit? Hold on. Where'd the other cord go?
Don't know, sir.
Oh, here it is. I found it, motherfuckers. Alright, here we go. I think it's one of these fucking things. Here we go. Okay, play the goddamn video. Sorry, guys. Technical difficulties. Alright, go ahead.
It's playing.
What the fuck
That
is
would
that?
be Tokar. We have a lot of calls coming in.
I don't get it.
Oh, dude, he's like beating up on the guy in the truck.
Is this like...
Is this the right video?
With the side of his hand,
Okay, let
and he's
me
got
start.
something else in his other hand.
That's something
What's the other thing? I hope it's not what we think it is.
Okay.
A lot of calls coming in for what originated as a 3-vehicle accident. Now there's 2 males fighting in the roadway.
Police say moments after ramming his pickup into 2 vehicles, Gonzalez Flores begins punching one of the other drivers.
He walks past my car and punches my door with the side of his hand, and he's got something else in his other hand.
That something else is this cutting tool, but he doesn't get back into his
cutting
car.
tool.
And instead, he climbs over the barrier and gets undressed, and comes back into traffic, buck naked.
And in his birthday suit, jumps into this moving flatbed
Oh
and starts hitting the cab with that cutting tool.
What if he would have flew off and his dick
No
fell
clothes
off?
on, and he is running against the guardrail and banging on other vehicles.
A chopper and canine search is on
Don't
until
smoke
he's
meth.
found in a drainage ditch in some
Canine
nearby
search.
woods.
Uh-oh.
We're not sure if he was having a medical emergency after the accident or could possibly was under the influence of drugs or alcohol.
It was very frightening for everybody involved.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm
And
sure
I have
it
random
was.
balls and penises swinging in the
He was doing some stabbing, all right.
Watch out for the canine dog. He might,
What if he like ripped his penis off?
It happened. It happens.
How do you know it happens?
I heard stories.
Oh,
where-
cite it.
Look it up on Google. It
You
should be.
Google it.
Jesus.
Canine rips man's penis off.
Oh.
I think it happened to Tokar once. Okay.
Man, that
moving.
was a crazy story, though.
The video's great. We should actually upload that to Facebook, our
Okay.
Facebook page.
All right.
Okay. Women claim she's had sex with 20 ghosts and prefers them to men.
I guess they scared the pants off her.
Can she send those ghosts to my house? Is it still cheating?
I don't know. I mean, I don't know. If you're like, if it's not a physical person, you would think it wouldn't be. I don't know. She ain't afraid of no ghost.
Is that
Apparently
going-
not.
Are they her boo?
That was so corny,
No,
but funny.
Oh my god, dude. Oh. They don't have to go under the sheets.
She's a weirdo. A 27-year-old spiritual guidance counselor says she had sex with at least 20 ghosts and she prefers them to men. Her first experience was 12 years ago, she said, after her then ex-fiance moved into a new house and she felt the presence of a strange entity. HuffPost could not reach Realm for comment on her story because she's Probably making this shit up.
That's
but,
what I'm thinking too.
Yeah.
But
anything
it's
to
still
get in the
funny.
news. Yeah.
It's still funny
You
though.
can't make this shit up.
She's probably doing like exorcism stuff and like her head
With a
turned
vibrator.
She's probably having like a ghost orgy and shit.
Her head's like turning around, her body like 360.
She's got like a Facebook event going on, like
circle jerk?
Yeah, ghost circle jerk. No, they're not really ghosts or KKK members. That's just what she calls them. They look like ghosts.
I'm afraid of no
my
ghosts.
They'll be like, we're on our way to that from the afterworld. We'll come over.
Yeah.
We'll just come in my bedroom.
Oh, they will.
She doesn't even have to leave the door unlocked. They just come
Well,
through.
they'll be coming.
Yeah, they don't have to knock through the door or anything. Like,
I wonder if those beasts shooting blanks. All right.
Okay.
Next story.
Mystery pooper terrorizes lawns of New York town.
Oh shit.
Is there a actual
She's
story
back.
about this? Someone is pooping on the lawns of Orchid Park, New York, but police say they don't have much to go on. They don't have much to go on.
Except for poop.
The first mystery pooping was reported November 8th by a woman who told police she found feces and tissue outside her home. The woman also said she thought the poop perpetrator was a jogger and said that it had happened on more than one occasion. Although police say they only received one complaint, and an ad placed in Orchid Park Penny Saver earlier this month suggested the public dumping had happened numerous times. The ad, warning of security cameras and increased police patrols, is signed by the homeowners whose property you invaded.
Yeah, well, we did this story a while back, but like I think it's more people doing it now.
Yeah, like maybe from the
Like,
story, they're like,
yeah.
oh, let me go shit on people's
Yeah,
lawns.
copycats.
Copycat shitter, serial shitter. Sorry.
Well, they just need to like start making litter boxes in the front of their yards. Just give them a place to poop. Solve all your problems.
Give them a place to poop.
Oh man!
The wonder, I just wonder, how do they wipe their ass after they do it? They must smell like shit.
Well,
there was tissue in the yard.
yeah. So they bring the tissue with them. It's
So
a
if you
planned thing.
If you smell someone like smells like shit, and you're like, man, what did you do? Are you the serial
You're
shitter?
not getting this at all.
Huh?
They have tissue with them.
No, okay, but what about their hands? They didn't wash their hands or anything. They just took care of their business and spread their poop germs all over the place.
Well, yeah, but I mean, maybe they're good and they didn't get any poop on their hands.
So they're professionals.
Yeah, they're professional poopers. They're pooper troopers. Anyways, so the new Star Wars came out, and there was something interesting that I found out about the Jedis, and that they are celibate.
Like Tokar.
Involuntary, though.
So with that being known, do you think... I don't know. I think I would go to the dark side. I don't think I
I'm
would
going
be
to the dark side, too. I didn't become a nun.
metaphorically and physically.
Well, how... Okay, if Jedis are celibate, then how come there's Jedis? They're not able to pass on.
That's the point. That's why there's not many left.
How is there some in the... Is it like a rare genetic gift?
Yeah, it's a rare genetic thing. And then they basically... I guess the first Jedi trained other Jedis. You know, they'd find people with that genetic gift, train them, and then that would be it. So if you didn't find many people with that trait, then you would be pretty much fucked. Okay. So, but anyways, I just thought that was interesting because it's like,
it doesn't.
Dude, you could get some ass and still be a Jedi. Like, what the fuck?
Who made that rule? Is this someone had to make this rule in the Star Wars universe, or
Disney?
Oh, Disney. See, Disney takes over. Mm-hmm. You know, George Lucas had different ideals.
Oh yeah, duh. Because Luke Skywalker, He was fucking Princess Leia, wasn't he? No, that was his sister.
But I don't know. I
that
have
was
not
his
watched
sister.
any of these. I literally went to like one of them when it came out in the movies, like in, I don't know, 2001, 2002 or something, and slept the whole time.
You got to watch the original ones from like the 70s.
Yeah, they were good.
That's it. The other ones are this copycats.
What do you mean? They're from the same...
Yeah, but they're not authentic. You know, they're not that great compared to the original. You can never duplicate the original when it first came out. That's my opinion.
I don't know. I like the last movie. I haven't seen The Last Jedi yet, but I like the last one. There was a lot of similarities that I saw with the first one, but like overall, I thought there was some pretty cool shit. Obviously, I want to see how they did the whole Leia thing with the second one because she died in real life. Which for the life of me, I cannot think of her name. Do you remember her name?
Francis
Connie something?
Fisher.
Carrie Fisher.
Carrie Fisher. There you go.
You're
Sorry.
welcome.
It'd be our three minds combined.
She's a super freak.
What are you talking about?
She dated Rick James. Sorry.
Oh, okay.
So she's a super
I'm
freak.
Rick James, bitch.
Yeah,
They used to do that.
Yeah. I'm Rick James, bitch. It's funny because
That wasn't
I
me.
even got the babies.
Do you have your babies saying that?
No, not I'm Rick James, bitch. But you know how I used to be like, yeah,
Yeah, I think of that all the time.
You know what? Actually,
Sometimes
if I
you
do
text
it,
me and I think, yeah.
Yeah, you know what? Hold on. Let me see.
You can get one of the babies to do it for you.
Yeah. I don't think they hear me.
No, they don't hear you.
Yeah.
That'd be really cute, though.
I know. I'm trying to see where they are. See, she keeps them out of this room while we're recording, so they probably don't hear me.
They can't hear you.
Yeah. But anyways,
yes.
Another thing I saw was they have this stupid thing called a lip sync battle, and they televise this shit. And I was thinking, like, how mad is Milli Vanilli right now? I was just saying, like, you know, everybody thought it was bullshit when they did it, but now people have a competition to lip sync and sing other people's shit.
Yeah.
But the thing is, you know what's the difference between that and Milli Vanilli?
Milli Vanilli.
They know that they're lip syncing. You expected Milli Vanilli to be professional singers.
Well, that's kind of true, but at the same time, in the core of it, it's the same shit.
Milli Vanilli, if you're listening, please call us and tell us how you feel about this.
Lip sync
Yeah,
battles.
but it would have been different if they would have
this
came
big
out.
event, like people get money out of this shit and everything. Like,
And yeah, it didn't go over well with Ashley Simpson, did it?
No.
When she came out singing the wrong song.
I know, that's crazy, right?
And then ran off stage like a 5-year-old.
Oh my god. Well, they're not too bright anyways.
They
Look at Jessica.
really aren't.
You know what's funny is, do you remember that whole thing with Nick Lachey and they had that show?
Mhm.
And the chicken tuna thing?
Yes.
Oh my god, dude.
So is it chicken or tuna?
Oh my god, that was so funny. That's all you need to know.
Bring me my boots.
That's all you need to know.
Are these my real boots?
I really felt bad for Nick Lachey. Like, and felt awesome that she left, but I felt bad. Because it's like, you're losing a dumbass.
You got left by a dumbass.
I know, dude. Like, but you got left by a dumbass. Yeah.
Here's the thing. I never really kept up with them, though. So
Yeah.
I honestly thought that he left her.
No.
I
the other way.
have no idea.
He did a whole album.
I thought she was like
based
heartbroken
on
or
it.
something. Really?
He did a whole album.
Well, at least it inspired him.
That album did really good. It was actually a really good album.
I have no idea. I thought he was a football player or something. Oh no, that was
He
her
was
next
in-
husband.
yeah,
Tony
he-
Romo.
Nick Lachey was from 98 Degrees.
Oh yeah. Oh, boy band.
I heard 98 Degrees was in Cleveland at a restaurant somewhere.
I don't know, Tokar. You would be the expert on that.
Well, I just saw it on Bookface. Someone shared it.
I'm going to smack you.
All
You know
right.
who we need to do another interview with? Debbie.
Oh, God.
Another day, though.
Tell her you don't
She
know
should
her.
give dating advice for Tokar.
Yeah, there you go. All right, we're going to take a break. When we get back, we're going to do the prank.
Prank time.
And ask Tokar. I got a good question for you,
Oh,
Tokar.
God. Have mercy on me.
Keep it locked right here. Welcome back. Follow us on social media at Epic Music Radio on Twitter and Facebook. Subscribe to our channel, I command you. And follow us on Instagram, Epicness216. We're going to do the prank. And we're actually going to use one of these prank call apps.
Prank dial.
Prank dial.
It's pretty fun.
Hopefully they answer. I only have 2 free calls left, so we'll see.
I got some tokens.
Okay, cool.
Some tokens.
Some tokens. All right, so
Tokar
let's see.
has tokens.
I don't even remember who I'm calling right now.
Hello.
Hello.
Yeah.
Yeah, hello.
Yes. Hello. Who is this?
Yeah, I want to know who this is right now.
Okay. All right. If you continue to call my
Man,
phone,
shut
this is
your
the fourth
mouth.
time, this is the 4th time you called.
Let me ask you a question. Why are you calling my girlfriend in the middle of the night?
All right. If you call me again, I'm gonna find out who you are.
Don't
and I'm
make
gonna come and
excuses,
I'm
boy.
gonna
You
fuck
tell me
you up.
who you
All right.
are.
I swear to God. I swear to God. I don't know who this is, but I'm gonna find out because I got your phone number. You
Don't
continue to
deny
call
it,
me in the
boy.
middle of the fucking night. I'm gonna find out who you are, and I'm gonna fuck your shit up. Don't call this phone. one more.
Oh man, that was hilarious. Shit. Let's call another one. Fuck it.
Hello.
Hello?
Yeah, who's this?
Yeah, hey. You there?
Who is this?
So you the one who hit my car?
What the fuck are you talking about? Who is this? Why are you calling me? Why'd you call me at
stop
2 o'clock in the
yapping
morning?
and listen. Well, you left your phone number on my windshield.
No, I didn't.
Listen, B,
I don't
you
know.
scratched my fender and busted out my tail light.
Goodbye.
Yes.
Oh my god, dude. We're gonna do one more. And call this chick. Let's try
Hello?
Hello?
Hi.
Hi, this is Hank from Metro Tree Removal Service. I'm calling to confirm your appointment tomorrow to remove the tree in your front area.
I don't know anything about it, so I think you got the wrong person.
Hang on, let me continue. I have a work order here with this contact number to cut down a large tree at your address. Were you aware of this?
Nope.
Let me look at the paperwork here. Yep, 9 a.m. tomorrow. We're bringing in the heavy machinery to remove it. Does that ring a bell yet?
There's no tree in my front yard, so no, I don't know anything about it.
Well, it looks like you didn't order it, but all the addresses on either side and across the street are listed as the contact info.
I have no idea.
Yeah, it looks like they all chipped in to get rid of your tree. No pun
What
intended.
addresses? Again, I don't have a tree in my front yard, so you can come all you want, but there's no tree in my fucking front yard.
In the comments section of the work order, it says, quote, please remove this ugly eyesore ASAP, unquote.
Okay, what address are you coming to?
Well, you'll have to take this up with your neighbors. In the interim, we'll see you tomorrow morning. You'll want to clear out any personal items from the area.
Oh my god, dude. So ask Tokar.
Uh-oh.
How are utility poles made?
Chop down trees and they grind them and polish them up and stand them up on. They dig a big hole in the ground and put them inside the hole, and they cover up all the hole. And
you polish it up and put it in a hole.
Yeah, and then you cover it up and stand it up. I mean, I don't think
that
there's
sounds
that
like
much
a sex scandal going on.
But the thing is, it doesn't sound like
Now
much.
women are being accused. Oh, go ahead. Sorry.
But it doesn't sound like there's much complications, or it's not complicated.
Let me tell you, I actually watched a video on this.
Is it really that more
complicated? It is really fucking complicated.
I never knew.
They have to like pick specific trees that they cut down. They have a machine that removes all the bark and the underlayer. Then they have to let it dry for several hours. Then they put it in this big tube that sprays this protectant so that like it doesn't rot and whatever. And then they have to drill more holes for the they check to make sure that this saturated it. Like they have an on-site laboratory, everything. It's crazy, dude. So that was Ask Tokar.
And I got some videos of Tokar.
Wow, we learned something new, and I learned something new.
Yeah.
Oh, this is the one where you're making fun of Dan, Hannah, and I. Oh, I have to give a backstory to this. Okay, let me stop this. Okay, so, as everybody knows, I'm married. And in the beginning of the relationship between my husband and I, his family and friends hated me. And so especially his best friend, like he just couldn't stand me. He didn't want us to be together, and he used to complain about me all the time and would only want to go out with just my husband, not me. And so here's John sends me this drunken video where he's actually making fun of my husband's friend, Dan. So let's restart this.
Hello, welcome today. And today we got a special guest. Dan Perhay is going to play on the guitar.
Turn it up.
Mine's up all the way.
Hey, come on, guys. Oh, jeez. Hey, I really don't want to play. Come on, guys.
Sounds just like...
Oh. And you know what? I don't care no more. I'm going to play. Okay? All right, I'm going to play. Jeez. Okay. All right. How are you? How's everyone? Okay, I'm going to write a song about my friend Han. Han, we went back a really long time. You're still going to be my buddy no matter what, Han. But I got to tell you something. You got to get rid of that girlfriend of yours. She's no good, Han. No, she isn't, Han. That's the only thing I'm going to say is, Han, I really like you, my buddy. And we're going to go to Roverfest, and don't say no. Okay? Hey, is everyone happy now? Jeez.
Oh my god.
What makes it so funny is he's really high strung like that. He's always like, oh jeez, oh jeez.
Oh my god.
He'll just like kind of will say something to him, and he'll be like, shut the fuck up. So he'll just say something like, get the fuck out of here. And like,
they used to always do annual Roverfest together. I guess I ruined everything.
Oh my god.
No, he got real excited about Roverfest, and for me, I just thought it was like, it's so crowded, and it's like, didn't seem something cool to be that excited about, you know?
I used to go to Ozfest every year. That was fun.
Oh, I used to love the Ozfest. This, I have an actual video of Tokar passed
I don't know if I snore, but when I
in the
used to drink
bathroom,
heavy, I snored really loud.
Snoring. Like, oh my god, I should upload this video. This is legit.
Sounds like a sound effect.
No, he look at ass crack hanging out and everything. Literally passed out in the bathroom. And he hated me because I used to nag him and bitch at him all the time.
Oh my
This is the shit. This was every Sunday morning. Shit like this. Thank God he grew up.
Oh my god.
Here's another
And the show helped that.
Goldie?
Oh yeah.
Goldie. Donkey John wrote on Facebook that he's in jail.
And here's Tokar making fun of my husband.
Yeah. Yeah, Junkie. Hey, Junkie. You in jail? That's what I wrote on Facebook. Yeah. Yeah. Hey. You have to go to AA. Yeah. Well, anyways, I'm done. I don't gotta say another thing. The only thing I'm gonna say is you need to go to AA. Yeah. Hey, Goldie. Yeah. I was talking shit. I talked shit about him.
Come brag
You know
to
what
me.
I said? I said, you gotta go to AA. You got it. That motherfucker needs to go to AA.
When you think Tokar's not listening.
Yeah.
Yeah, my husband would be like, every Sunday morning he would come to me. Hey, John drunk? I'm like, dude, I'm not his babysitter. I don't know. Then he'd knock on his door, walk in his room. Hey, you drunk? You drunk, motherfucker? You're drunk. Yeah, you're fucking drunk. You need AA. You need AA.
Yeah, you're buzz. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
And then he would close the door, walk out the room like, yeah, I told him you're fucking drunk, motherfucker. And I'm just sitting there like, is this really my life?
Yeah. Oh my god, it's like Three's Company.
Oh yeah.
Except for the other way. Wasn't it like a guy and two girls?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And this is just him randomly playing guitar for me when he's drunk. But, you know, Tokar, this show has really turned his life around. He went from like a binge drinker to like now he's, you know, got like things he looks forward to, and he hasn't touched out. Don't even remember the last time he drank. And I'm happy for him. I miss my drunken videos, but I'm happy for him.
Yeah, the drunken videos are out now.
Yeah, they were getting a little.
Oh,
much.
Goldie just invited me to a group too that has a bunch of shit on there.
Yeah. So he used to blow up all of our Facebooks when he was drunk and post all this random stuff, and like even to like friends of ours, like, and they would like message us and they'd be annoyed. So I made him his own group, and I said, here, just text in this group, and the people who want to enjoy your craziness can enjoy it, and you can leave everyone else alone.
But I'm drunk. I don't pay attention.
Yeah, it was rare that he would actually do it. He mostly just continued to harass people until they blocked him.
Eh?
Eh?
All right.
All right,
Well, that's the show.
Thanks for watching. Thanks for listening.
Oh my goodness.
Hey, did you hear about the Polish guy that had the Indonesian flag at his house? And they're asking him, they're like, why do you have the Indonesian flag? He's like, no, that's the Polish flag. What are you talking about? You're crazy.
Oh my god.
Well, no, the one flag's the same.
Polish
It's flipped upside down. That's all.
Oh my goodness. Anyway. Oh, thank you guys.
He's
for
Polish,
being
so
on the
don't get
show.
offended.
I don't know what the fuck I'm
Oh my
talking
god,
about
I'm
anymore.
working with two Polacks.
Yeah, pretty much.
No wonder I'm the only sane one. Jesus.
That's right.
Yeah, today I
Thanks
wore my
everyone for
pajamas the
listening.
wrong way.
Follow us on social media.
And I almost ruined Goldie's cookies.
Follow us
I
on-
didn't see them. I put a plate on top of them.
Follow us on social media at Epic Music Radio, on our Twitter and Facebook. Subscribe to our channel and follow us on Instagram, Epicness216. God damn it, Tokar, you really fuck up my train of thought sometimes. I am still working on the website. That'll be up soon.
Crikey.
Goldie's pretty much taken over the social media side of it, so pretty much she'll be posting on that. Tokar just randomly sends me random shit. So.
That's just Tokar. Love him
All
or hate
right.
him.
Well, thanks everyone for joining us today, and we will see you next week.
See you next week.
See you next week.
Dear Mr. President, there are too many states nowadays. Please eliminate 3. I am not a crackpot.
Oh, wow, that was terrible. Hasta la vista, baby.
Go!
That's my only real motivation, is not to be hassled. That and fear of losing my job, but you know, Bob,
It'll only make someone work just hard enough not to get fired.
And I'm sorry, we're out of time. Bye.
You are the weakest link. Goodbye.
Please leave this office.
Do we get any sort of souvenir?
Get out of my office!
Oh my God, it feels so good. Oh yeah, oh slow down. Oh yeah, who's your daddy?
That's all, folks.